What's up, everybody? It's Saturday night, and we're here as usual. Soon to be moving to a new location, a different channel, where you guys will have to find us over there. But guess what? It's going to be linked in the title and all that, so you guys can get to it. I'm Maestro.
I'm Pippi G. Hot, Canadian legend. And make sure you hit the like and follow button for the new location. We'd love to have you join us.
I am Sweet D from the Rocky Mountains, and I just want to make a quick shout out if I can. There is a wrestling podcast that I've been listening to for probably 10 years. I asked them if they could plug us on their private Facebook page, and they were more than willing. And then when I dropped that little plug, they actually mentioned us on their podcast as well. So I want to thank them for that. I want to shout out TW and the Professor.
Big shout out.
And if anybody is interested, their podcast is Pro Wrestling Reflection. And you can find their YouTube page at PW Hustle Prof.
Thank you, boys. We appreciate it. We love some wrestling.
Absolutely. So anyways, tonight we're here to talk about hip-hop, kind of the evolution of it, and I don't know, where it kind of hit its peak around the millennium, in my opinion.
Yeah, I really didn't go too much farther than the 2000s.
Yeah, I didn't either, because I didn't really listen to anything past that. That's why I said hip-hop millennium.
I'm old. Hip-hop scares me.
Not from the beginning, though. I mean, hip-hop kind of started in, like, the 80s.
I know. I'm like Grandpa Simpson.
Did it scare you back then?
Those kids scare me. Their pants are low. I'm going back inside.
So, I mean, technically, they say that hip-hop, I looked up when the origin and all that. It says it was founded on in August of 1973.
Wow.
DJ Kool Herc pioneered hip-hop by using two turntables to isolate and extend percussive break in funk records.
Two turntables and a microphone.
And then Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang, that was in 79.
Yep.
So hip-hop kind of started back in your time.
That's where, well, that's, if you want, I'll open with that. My first hip-hop. Oh, wait.
We need to open with Time in a Bottle.
Right. That's right. Sweet D, take it away.
We actually have a new song on the charts, and on this for the number one song in 1963. It's "Fingertips" Part 2 by Stevie Wonder.
Ooh, little
I just
Stevie
really wish
Wonder.
you could watch. I really wish you can watch this podcast, but I'm sure you can hear it. For 1977, I Just Want to Be Your Everything, Andy Gibb. 1979, Bad Girls, Donna Summer. And 1986, Gloria Love by Peter Cetera. I finally got his name right.
Yes, you did.
And then I got a whole buttload of On This Day.
Okay.
So for 1963, John Lennon and Paul McCartney drove from Liverpool to Skegness to ask Ringo to join the Beatles. He was playing at a Regency with Roy Storm and the Hurricanes at Butlins. Shortly before, Starr agreed to join King Size Taylor in Hamburg, as Taylor was offering 20 a week, but Lennon and McCartney offered him 25. And that's 25 pounds, I think. I'm not from there, so hope I don't offend any English people that are watching. In the year of 1965, the Beatles set a new world record for largest audience at a rock concert when they played in front of 53,600 fans at Shea Stadium in New York City. The Beatles were paid $160,000 for the show. The set list include Twist and Shout, She's a Woman, I Feel Fine, Dizzy Miss Lizzy, Ticket to Ride, Can't Buy Me Love, Babies in Black, I Want to Be Your Man, A Hard Day's Night, Help, and I'm Down. And in attendance was Keith Richards and Mick Jagger. And then later on, Bob Dylan met them at the hotel. In 1966, during a U.S. tour, the Beatles appeared at the D.C. Stadium in D.C. to over 32,000 fans. Tickets cost $3. 5 members of the KKK, led by the Imperial Wizard of Maryland, picketed the concert. In 1969, during a North American tour, Led Zeppelin appeared at the Hymns Fair Arena in San Antonio. Jethro Tull and Sweet Smoke were also on the bill. During the show, Zeppelin received abuse from locals due to the length of their hair. In 1969, Woodstock was held on Max Gesger's 600-acre farm in Bethel outside of New York, attended by over 400,000 people. The event featured Jimi Hendrix, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Santana, The Who, CCR, Grateful Dead, Janis Joplin, The Band, Canned Heat, Joan Baez. 10 years after, Sly and the Family Stone, Johnny Winter, Jefferson Airplane, Ravi Shankar, Country
Ravi
Joe
Shankar.
and the Fish. My bad.
It's okay.
Country Joe and the Fish, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Arlo Guthrie, and Joe Cocker. In 1991, Nirvana played a concert at the Roxy Theater in Los Angeles, where they invited fans to attend the shoot for their first video, Smells Like Teen Spirit, which was being filmed 2 days later. Hundreds of fans showed up at the shoot and appeared in the video. And I'm sorry, just one more. In 91, Paul Simon played a free concert in New York at Central Park before an audience of 750,000 people as part of his Born at the Right Time tour. The show was broadcast live on HBO television network, as well as being recorded for audio and video release, which was released in November 91 as Paul Simon's concert in the park. And I'm sorry, that's a long time in the bottle.
Hey, good one.
Hell no, it was worth it.
If I
Holy
may add a
shit,
couple
dude,
of
that
things,
concert?
Paul Simon, it's a great recording. It is unbelievable. Like, to actually have been one of those 750,000 free, seeing that show would have been amazing.
Listen, Ringo definitely made the right choice by choosing
Yeah.
John and Paul.
Yeah. All over £5.
Bro,
I was like-
that concert you mentioned was like my dream set list. That would be amazing to have gone to that festival.
Well, a couple of things about that is he said CCR was on it, so John Fogerty gets his weekly shout out here. He found his way into the
And
hip
it
hop
wasn't
episode.
me.
So, yeah,
As
good
soon
for
as
him,
he
man.
said CCR, I was like, it wasn't me.
Yeah. And Ravi Shankar, he was a sitar player, Indian musician, and he taught George Harrison to play the sitar, introduced him to the whole Krishna thing that the Beatles all went into the concert for Bangladesh. And Ravi Shankar is also the father of Norah Jones, the singer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she's royalty in music
take her
history.
mother's name?
I guess so, yeah. It's either that or work at the
Shankar and
7-Eleven.
Jones are a little bit different,
Yeah.
but separate and,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah. That's just off the
But-
top of my head.
Anyways,
I didn't know the Shea Stadium was 65. I thought it was way later. That's pretty impressive that they were so quick to pack that stadium.
Yeah, I thought it was a good fact to throw out there.
Always a good one. man.
usually are.
A little heavy on the Beatles, but it was worth it.
Hey,
It was.
Music
I mean, they're
music
bigger than
history.
Jesus, so.
yeah, music history is heavy on the Beatles. if you're not getting that, you're not following the history.
Yeah, no shit. But so I guess we should break into hip hop. We're like
Let's
past
do it.
10 minutes in, and we haven't really talked about it.
Well, if I may
Listen,
take the lead here.
last-
Okay, go ahead.
Go
yeah.
ahead. No, go ahead.
You mentioned 73 was the first 2 turntable format and all that, and the earliest hip hop documented. Everyone knows the Sugar Hill Gang. That was one of the first. There was all this street music happening in Brooklyn at the time. People doing rap and hip hop, and it was just a groundswell of excitement, new music happening and being exposed. Sylvia Robinson, who's been mentioned twice on our podcast as a significant mover and shaker in women's music and a one-hit wonder for the song Pillow Talk, she saw Sugar Hill Gang and formed a record company within a week and recorded them because she wanted to get something out so fast. She saw what was happening, and so she formed Sugar Hill Records, in which she signed the Sugar Hill Gang, and her other big signing with that was Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. They were the first signings to her label.
It's a good start.
Yeah, Sylvia Robinson.
Hell yeah. I'd be proud to start with those at that time.
Yeah.
Maybe not now.
Yeah.
Open a business now with those as your headliners.
Yeah, that's happening at a casino near you.
Yeah. At a bingo hall.
Yeah. Sugar Hill Gang was so funny because they wore cardigans, and they looked like a sweater boy band, like a cappella group, but they did the hip, the hop, a hip, a hippy, hippy, dippy, dippy. I don't know the rest of it. But, when you watch it, and they got the
Don't
long
stop
microphones.
until you-
Yeah, long microphones, and it's like, oh my God, this is like so gentle of a start for, some of the way it went. Yeah.
The milder than vanilla ice.
Yeah. Vanilla Light.
Yeah. Bland ice.
But we all know the song, so good for them.
Last week we talked about MTV and its start and all that, but hip hop, they had a lot of cool music videos. Like the California Love video was really cool. I really enjoyed. Like they're all dancing. It was almost like a Mad Max style. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
Yes, I do.
Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the, is not to give any kind of shout out to Diddy by any means, but they did have some pretty cool music videos. I mean, they were all flashy, money, cash, hoes, whatever, more money, more problems. But like to see Biggie out there on a yacht wiggling around, it was just some cool videos.
Yeah.
Think there's a lot of
And say
baby
we-
oil?
That was
soon, D.
the ballast to keep it afloat.
Yeah. Hey, say what you will about Diddy too. When he did that "Every Breath You Take" song, that was like
I'll be
it put
missing
a
you.
blatantly, yeah, is that what it was called? Okay, it was a blatantly long use of a police song, and it actually
Yeah.
became the standard for what is copyright and what is plagiarism, and how using a sample can you got to share the royalties with what you took it from, and so it's a benchmark for hip hop. That particular song, and
Yeah,
Diddy,
but that song wasn't because of him. That was because of Faith Evans.
yeah,
She is the reason
yeah.
that song was successful. It wasn't his mumble rapping.
yeah, but they did
Big old
use
fat
that.
lips and crooked teeth. Anyways,
Say what you will. He's part of hip hop history,
he is, and he brought a lot of
Yeah.
great talent. But
Yeah,
how they got their chance is
that's a
a
different
different
story.
story. But that's
An
not what we're
episode
here to
into
talk about
itself.
tonight. That's not this kind of show.
What do you got for us, Sweet D? All right.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well,
Mr. Deep.
I tried to dig deep. Like I tried going like from the origin, like from the 1970s, but not really from the 70s. So I went through and
You're
I
literally
found
from the 70s.
so I went and found some songs from the 80s. I mean, there was Wild Thing by Tone Loc, Bust a Move by Young MC, and then the Beastie Boys, No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Wild Thing had a sample of Van Halen too. Jamie's crying that drum roll. Bada boom 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 bap bap bap. Bada boom 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 bap bap. Yeah.
Yep.
Again, bringing
That's
using the
another
music
thing.
of the day. Yeah.
There's a lot of mixture. Like hip hop mixes well a lot with rock. Like I mean, you see that sound a lot. We were talking about the new metal last week, kind of the birth around the MTV Millennium era and or era, not era. But yeah, you see the Linkin Parks, but that kind of started with the Beastie Boys and Cypress Hill, in my opinion, because they both had a lot of rock elements to their songs, but it was hip hop.
Yeah. I mean, let's address the obvious one. Um, Aerosmith and Run DMC put it
Yeah,
hip hop
yeah, yeah.
right in everybody's faces. So yeah, it showed everyone that hip hop is music. It's not street scary people yelling. It's
That was like a collaboration. I'm talking about bands
yeah,
whose sound or groups whose sound came from that. But yeah, you're right. They do a lot of sampling. Like Eminem has sampled several. Like he's done Joe Walsh. He's done, um,
Aerosmith.
yeah, Aerosmith, and he's done others. A lot of artists do now, and I'm sure these old classic rock artists or like Joe Walsh are just sitting, kicking back, enjoying the money coming in from somebody like Eminem. you know, he's a big seller. What else you got for us, Pippi?
well, again, oh, is that me? Is that me? My mic
Yeah.
farting or who's that? Shit. Sorry, guys. Let's fix this up. Holy crapola. Is that me? There we go. Um, well, I'm going to go to one of the biggies in the hip hop community, Rick Rubin.
Oh, I
Um,
thought you were gonna go Biggie.
no, he is. No, of course, I got to go with the white guy. I'm an old guy. Um, Rick Rubin, born in '63, so he's my age. He was just a kid that hung out at early hip hop DJ shows and kind of had the guts. He kept going up and bringing tapes to the DJs, and these guys are going, "Wow, this guy gets us." And he was accepted right away. And of course, he became a co-founder of American Music and Def Jam Records. And his earliest production credits include the Beastie Boys, Run DMC, LL Cool J, and Public Enemy. And in
Wow,
2026, this year, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
deservedly.
There's to you,
Yeah,
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah, I I think one of the biggest names as far as like really enhancing hip hop is Dr. Dre, and not from his rapping, but from his talent in hearing and producing and coming up with like crazy good beats and seeing talent where others miss it.
God damn
Him
it.
and Jimmy Irvine.
Iovine,
Can
wasn't
never
it?
remember. Irvine, yes. Two of them, like they really had something special, and they had a lot
Awesome.
of talent in finding people. And I think another like they're Dr. Dre has music, but I think he's had a lot more skill in finding talent. Same thing with Pharrell Williams. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, he could sing. He sings a lot, but I think his true talent is finding artists and producing albums. I
agreed.
remember high school when I graduated in 2004. So in high school, I watched a lot of MTV, see a lot of music videos, and you see him producing groups like Clips and stuff like that out of Virginia, and they were popular. They had music videos. NERD is where he got his start, which was actually a rock band. If y'all didn't know that.
Yeah. Just thought I'd let you guys know the doc is in the house. So shout out to the doc. Good to see you again.
What up, Doc?
Doctor,
What up?
doctor, give me the news.
There we go. The doctor's in the house. Mr. Rahman.
Anyways, yeah,
I
give us
was
something.
I was trying to think of like the very first hip hop song I may have heard, besides "Walk This Way," and it would probably be MC Hammer. You can't touch
Oh
this.
man,
Oh, Hammer Time.
I remember when that came out. Oh man, I love me some Hammer I was a kid, so you know
Yeah.
he was really popular. I was a kid.
Did you guys let's go with the man who did the slap heard around the world and made alopecia, you know, something we're all aware of. Will Smith, Fresh Prince. He had a pretty big audience with hip hop, you know, family style.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
He told
Damn this mic.
he never cussed in his rapping because of his grandma or something like that.
Yeah. This mic's
Just
pissing
keep
me off.
just keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
Well, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
his
clearly
wife-
grandma didn't tell him not to smack anybody at the Grammys.
His wife's been in a lot of
Or
mouths,
Oscars or
apparently, if
whatever
you
it was.
listen to what's happening. Like Chris Rock was the only
Apparently
mouth
she,
she hadn't been on.
Slept with her son's friend or something like that. Either
Yeah.
way,
He's
this isn't
getting
a
caught.
tabloid show. We're talking about music,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
at-home drama.
But, you know,
I don't know.
Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, they were there in the beginning.
Parents just
So what
don't
do you think?
understand.
Yeah.
No, summertime. What?
That's right.
What do you guys? I don't know. What would you consider like Belle Biv DeVoe and some of those '90s? Like, would you consider those hip hop, even though it's
Oh,
more
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
club pop music?
what about like
I
Young
would consider
MC?
that to be like club music.
Yeah. God damn, this mic is really annoying me.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
They give me good
legit.
vibrations.
Those good vibrations. Just like
Yeah,
Will
they're
Smith,
good.
I think he's a better actor than
Yeah.
rapper.
Yeah.
I grew
Oh,
up
you
listening
evolved,
to Two Live Crew.
Ooh, Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like some Crew. See, for me,
They were-
it was more.
They were Florida, weren't they? Were they Florida band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like I said, I was born in '86, so by the time, I started getting more into the music and I guess old enough to listen to the mature themes of hip hop music, it was mid '90s era, So
Uh,
I remember the whole Tupac and Biggie murders and all of that stuff. I remember seeing it in the news, but I didn't really know a lot about their stuff. I remember seeing the music videos that they had on for California Love and, Hypnotize and Juicy and all that stuff. But it was, for me, it was more Nelly and Jay-Z and Ludacris and, that late 90s, early 2000s hip hop. That's where I really kind of got into it in that era. And I remember I had me this Nissan Sentra and I put like speakers in it and stuff, and I'd drive around listening to this stuff and thought I was so cool. And then I wrecked the car and then ended up getting like a single cab Toyota Tacoma and was doing the same thing.
you show how young you are. For me, when you said Nissan, I go, oh, it was Datsun when I was younger. It hadn't become Nissan yet.
I just want to give a shout out to Coolio.
Of course, who wouldn't?
And then what about Missy Elliott?
Oh man,
Yeah. Damn.
Missy was something else. I love her music. And that little girl that she always had dancing in her videos.
What about even like Salt and Pepper too? Back in the day, Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah,
They were
yeah.
there in the
Queen
beginning.
Latifah had some good stuff. Salt and
Yeah.
Pepper, In Vogue. Well, I don't know that I'd consider In Vogue hip hop. They were more like R&B,
TLC.
right? TLC, yes. I used
Yeah.
to love watching um, the music videos. TLC,
And
Biggie.
and Vogue was the one that blew me away. We saw them one time, and shit, man, they just sang everything, and it's like, wow, they're hitting every note and doing choreography. They were legit talented band.
They told me I'm never gonna get it, but little do they know I did.
Yeah.
Take that, In Vogue.
Yeah.
Listen, I love the.
God
You see
damn
that
it.
movie
Not
Central
drinking.
Intelligence with The Rock and
Yeah.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
beginning of the movie, he's in the shower singing, "Never gonna get it, never gonna get it," and he's in the big fat suit. Yeah, God, I love that. That's one of those movies that was on HBO that I used to watch over and over just because it was like before on demand stuff.
Since we're talking about women, what about Alicia Keys?
I wouldn't consider her rap hip hop.
Yeah.
I consider her more R&B, but
Yeah.
like DeBrat and Lil
Yeah.
Kim,
Oh, Little Kim. Yeah. Damn.
Lil Lil
Lil. That's right. Thank you. This
Lil
isn't a show.
Kim.
This isn't a show about literacy. This is just like we're
No.
gonna have a lot of da babies and all that kind of stuff. Da brat.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. A lot of punchlines waiting to be held up there.
Let's talk about some of the goofy ass rappers' names. Like, come on, you guys have heard some like Lil Flip, a coin.
Yeah. I don't
You
know.
got anything else
Like I
for
said,
us, Pippi? I
well,
didn't
I'm
think you'd
again.
contribute a whole lot.
I would. I got some other stuff here from. I'm gonna go with my little tidbits of early hip hop. Ice-T, when he came out, his
Yeah.
band was called Body Count, and he put himself immediately on the map with the gangster rap, West Coast style, and with the album that had Cop Killer, it began. It was the first one to be banned in many states just for the title alone, and it was part of that whole thing, the hearings in Congress about parental advisory on records. But that album with Ice-T and Body Count was outright banned in a lot of states. Like, not parental advisory. It's like, no, you can't have it.
I actually had that tape.
Yeah, I had it. I think I still have it. Can't say I listened to it, but
So sometimes you gotta. I don't know. I think the comedy rap, Lil Dicky. It's. I think his shit's hilarious. I don't know if anybody's ever checked him out before or watched anything by him, like his music videos. Like his songs are funny, but the music videos are equally funny.
Shout out to Caden. He likes Little Dicky.
He does like a Lil Dicky.
Yeah.
I was born with one.
Oh man, he didn't get me enough time.
Call me Buchu. Call me Buchu.
Or would that be more of like this? Well, maybe not.
The wah.
Yeah, that one. You know, I just wasn't
Yeah.
there.
How about Vanilla Ice? Rob Van Winkle.
All right, stop.
Okay.
Collaborate and listen. Ice is back
That's
with a
right.
brand new invention or something. Grab the
Still
Stop.
needs
I
to
need to
go
tie
name
my
Big Joe.
I need to tie
Yes.
my laces. Jim Carrey doing it on Living Color.
Oh my God, Jim Carrey's Vanilla Ice was the best.
Jesus Christ.
I absolutely love the Go Ninja song, but that honestly is purely because I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan, and he and the song were in the movie, and that's why
Yeah.
I thought
He
that
does
was a
home
cool
improvement
scene.
shows now. He's on our
Oh, he does.
yeah, he's got a renovation show. Buys old houses in Florida, renovates them.
Awful.
We all got to secure the bag eventually. I mean, Ice T's on Law and Order. You know, what's her name? Queen Latifah's getting the bag on whatever, the Equalizer. What's his name? Ice Cube's making family movies. Are we there yet? You know, we all grow up and got to
Yeah.
get paid. You know, so I'm not saying they sell out. If you want to be a cynic,
I mean, look at Snoop.
yeah.
Like you
Snoop
mentioned
Speaking of
last
Ice
week,
Cube, he's
Snoop
got
and
that Big
Martha.
Three basketball too.
Yeah.
He's got what?
There's a basketball like Big Three where it's old, washed up basketball players still trying to get some money, doing like 3-on-3.
Oh, okay. So like how golf has the senior tour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah,
one.
That's the Senior Basketball Association, the SBA.
yeah.
I was just sitting here thinking about some of these rap names because you're saying the baby and we said Ice T, and I'm just like, how are these supposed to be intimidating names? Like, who's afraid of Ice T or an Ice Cube or who's afraid of the baby? Like, is it supposed to be that you're such a hard ass, badass motherfucker that you can have a
I don't think
weak
that's
ass
me because I'm
name
not
like
moving
that?
here. Let me just reselect my table here.
I don't know what
Maybe
he's
it is.
talking about. But
No, my
anyways,
microphone. It's doing a drum rhythm, so maybe it is me.
it's got to be you because I don't hear it.
Okay. Well, Doc's hearing it
Is it
too.
in your ears deep?
Yeah, I hear like static farting.
Yeah, it's driving the Doc crazy too. Me and the Doc are bitching about it to each other. It's like, oh, fucking Christ.
Huh. Well, if
I'm
I'm
with
not
you, Doc.
hearing it, it might be me.
He who hears it didn't deal it, right? He who smells it deals it.
Did I stop when I muted?
It's not going all the time. It's usually when I've got a little rickety table here. Maybe it's the patch cord.
Well, if Mr. Deep's hearing it too, when you're hearing it, and the live audience is hearing it, then it's got to be
One of us.
me.
It's
No,
not
I've been
me.
moving. I'm moving everything
Now it's
around, so
fine.
there's every reason it could be me. My next one I'm going to go with, I don't know if it's my turn, but I'll take one anyway.
It's a free for all.
Yeah, is Grandmaster Flash. He was a DJ who developed and started what they call the quick technique, which is using two duplicate records to continue the beat going longer while you realigned it. So you're going back and forth between turntables, keeping the beat going. When this beat runs out, you've got this one queued up and it just keeps going. And it was called, he did it so the scratching and duplicate records could elongate beats for both the rappers and the dancers with them on stage. He was the founder and creator of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, who in 2007 became the first rap group in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And of course, they did the song The Message. Your mic's off, Mike? Maestro?
My bad. I think one of the things that really stands out to me about hip hop, especially from the '90s, was that there was always dancers. Like everybody had dancers. Like in their music
Yeah.
videos when they were on stage, there were people who were on stage with them dancing. I mean, nowadays it's just a crowd of guys going, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
But back then they had like choreographed, moves and shit, and
and
everything was so bright and colorful.
they all had the kid and play box haircut,
But you
high and
remember
tight.
all the
Yeah.
outfits and all the style.
Oh God, yeah,
All the style from back then was like so bright.
yeah.
90s pop culture
Aerobic
was
swear.
neons. Yeah.
I wanted a
Oh
pair
yeah.
of those pants.
Hammer pants.
The hammer pants,
Yeah,
parachute pants.
yeah.
I went to the
They-
YMCA when I was a kid, and our bus driver that picked us up from school and took us there used to always wear the parachute pants. Like every day, it was a different. Had crazy designs. One was like a cheetah print. One was like zebra print. He had the weird little patterns that were all over the '90s. But every day, come with the mullet, and he had parachute pants to pick us up in the van to take us to the YMCA.
I seen.
I never had a
I
pair.
saw. I saw a young MC one of the concerts. Sue was working in the early rap days, and there was a Canadian rapper named Maestro Fresh West, and we watched him. He was considered, good rap. And then when we saw a young MC was after with his two dancers, it was like, oh shit, man! Like this is it. That separated what you know rap was, and also what really good rap was. It was like such a step up. It's not even among the best rap ever done, best hip hop ever done, but it was just a in your face example I saw live of wow, yeah, rap is legit when people know what they're doing. And his two dancers wore these red vests, had the pillbox hairdo, and they looked like the same outfit or same thing we had to work at Super Value, where I was a grocery packer. So we had black tie service. So you wore a white shirt, black tie, and a red vest. And some lady told me I looked like an organ grinder's monkey while I was packing her groceries.
Sounds like a valet uniform.
It pretty much was. We'd do car service too.
Did we mention Digital Underground?
I don't think we have yet.
We have not yet.
I mean, there's a lot that we haven't mentioned.
The Humpty Dance is our dance. Do the Humpty Hump.
My name is Humpty. Emphasis on the Humpty.
That's where Tupac started.
Really?
The Humpty Dance?
Yeah. And
Really?
Digital
Was he one
Underground.
of the dancers? Oh, and digital. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was another thing. A lot of the groups from the 90s, Quad City DJs, Noise Factory, Digital Underground,
Do you guys remember what was it?
all those club bangers.
What was it called? KLF. Do you remember them? Agents of Moo Moo and all that. That was a huge album in Canada. I don't know. It was
I was going to say,
big
is
on
that some
MTV.
Canadian rappers, eh?
No, it was American. And when they came out, it was like when they had the giant cell phone, the big 2x4, and the guy sang into a giant cell phone. And it was like the only people that had cell phones like that then were businessmen and drug dealers. So this guy came out, and all of a sudden, every kid that loved rap had this giant cell phone, whether or not it was hooked up to anything. It was always in their back pocket, doing the KLF.
And that's how the saggy pants fad started.
Yeah,
The heavy ass phone pulling
Yeah.
the pants down. Oh man. But yeah, there was some good stuff back then.
Yeah,
And other than like I was saying, the rap names being so weak sounding, some of them, well, were they? I was trying to think if any of them were like tough or hard or anything like that. I'm not really thinking of anything off.
well, NWA scared the shit out of me when I first heard
Yeah,
straight out
I'll
of
give you that.
Compton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was definitely, yeah. Their name definitely is aggressive. I mean,
Yeah.
attitude is in the name.
And again, back to, was it Public Enemy? Was it They Had Fear of a Black Planet? Was that their album?
Public Enemy, that's a good one.
Those two names.
Too
But the Fear of
Loud.
Jesus.
And then, I mentioned Dickie with the comedy rap. I would say Afro Man would be considered that comedy rap area.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, maybe stoner rap or something like that. But
Big Daddy Kane.
I remember when that Afro Man album came out in high school. Because I got high and crazy rap was like everything.
I used to use that excuse all the time.
What?
Now I can't anymore.
Oh, because I never did that in high school. I had the cliche experience. First time I ever smoked weed was in a first night in college in some kid's SUV in a parking garage. It was fun.
Always is.
It was kind of sarcasm in that because
Yeah.
I was already very inebriated. We had gotten a case of beer and drank a lot before that happened, so my night did not end well.
As
It's a wonder I
sometimes
ever
the
tried
case.
it again. I
And look
tried
at
it
us
again
now.
sober, and I was like, "This is a whole different experience." Okay, I
You mean I
didn't
don't have to
throw up.
puke?
I didn't jump in the pool with all my clothes on. The room didn't stop spinning when I laid flat and looked at a plain ceiling. Like, just really fucking hungry right now.
What you got
that
for
was
us,
it, man.
Donnie? Mr. D?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think we Kid Rock.
Oh God! All right, I'll put you out of your misery with that. I have a question.
Mute him.
What do y'all think is? What do you guys think is more important with a hip hop song, the beat or the lyrics? Because a lot of people say hip hop lyrics are kind of like poetry, or like they can send a message. A lot
100% the
can. Doesn't
lyrics.
mean all of them.
Yeah,
100% lyrics.
See, I think the beat catches you, and a lot of times, if it's the right beat, you might not listen to the lyrics. But hip
I
hop,
was
you kind
playing
of
in a
gotta listen.
I played in a band one time, and this guy wanted to write hip hop style music, take the songs in those direction, and he'd come in and play me a hip hop beat, and it's like if you listen to every different type of hip hop, they're sampling songs that weren't originally hip hop. So how can I do one particular beat until you're rapping and giving it a rhythm? Then what I play is just a standard drum beat. There is no one definitive hip hop beat, in my opinion. You can call the
True.
Purdy Shuffle, which is like Rosanna for Toto. That beat is used in a lot of hip hop songs, but when you hear Rosanna by Toto, you don't go, "Oh, what a great hip hop beat." But
True.
that and Walk This Way had the basic
I was just
Joey
thinking that one
Kramer
in my
beat.
head too.
Yeah, to me, it's 100% lyrics because as soon as a guy asks me to play a hip hop beat, I just know he's an amateur.
I want to redeem
Yeah,
myself. DMX.
Oh, DMX. I miss
that'll
him.
do.
That was great. He was great. I remember it was, like I said, high school. I had the Juvenile album. I had the 50 Cent. That was huge. 50 had just come out. Eminem was like at the peak of his popularity. The Stan song was out and stuff like that. Like, I used to be so excited to see his new music video when it would come on because they were always so funny. But yeah, Juvenile, Clips, Fabulous, Nelly. Oh, I really like Nelly a lot.
Yeah,
Trying to think of some others.
What
Fitty.
about
Joe.
Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Oh, they're R&B, aren't they? Well, I guess they rap too. I don't know. That's a good one. I did like them.
Well, I'm going to
Baby,
break
you got
things up
anything
again
else for
with.
us?
I do. I got a couple more interesting early hip hop facts from the white world, and Rapture by Blondie.
The Great White North.
That's right. I mean, it said the Great White Hope, the Great White Dope. Rapture by Blondie is the first number one single to feature rap lyrics. And she saw one of the Grandmaster Flash group members called Fast Five Freddy. He was a turntable player and did some rap. She saw him in a club perform. She was with Rick Rubin, and she told him, "I'm going to put you in my next song, and you're going to be famous." And he is the guy playing the turntables in the song Rapture, the video, when she walks around and starts doing the rapping, and the opening line says, "Fast Five Freddy's got everybody down," and she mentions him by name in the very first line of the rap break. So she kept her word, and the song became huge. And, she didn't make Fast Five Freddy famous, but she did keep her word that she was on, she mentioned him and threw down Debbie Harry.
I feel like I would be remiss if I forgot to mention the RZA, the GZA, the Ghostface Killer, the Wu-Tang
Ooh,
Clan.
hells yeah.
Bringing us Method Man, Red Man, and that old dirty bastard. Give me that money. Hey, hey, hey. Baby, I got your money. Don't you worry. Said, hey. Man, that was a great song. And Method Man, Red Man with the How High movie.
Yeah.
Method Man did a lot of mixing. He did the song with Limp Bizkit, too. In Together Now.
What about Lil Wayne?
Oh, how did we forget
Oh,
about
hells
Lil Wayne?
yeah. Yeah, we still got time. There's a lot we still haven't mentioned.
Easy Mrs. Office. Listen, Lil Wayne, that, what's that song?
Is he the one with the
Mona
grill, or
Lisa.
is that Little John?
That's a lot of them. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was shit,
What?
man. That song was like the anthem of my junior and
Okay.
senior year. Dave Chappelle.
Oh God.
What? Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at some of the guys look at some of the ones that performed on Chappelle's show in his closing parts.
Yeah,
He had some
man.
wicked
Yeah,
rap
Common.
acts. Yeah, Ludacris.
Common the Root. Talib Kweli.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, Talib Kweli. He was on there. He had some. I forgot that he used to have musical numbers at the end. That was a lot of good ones there.
Oh yeah.
In
In fact, that's most of what I know about hip hop is from the end of the Chappelle show. But, I think it was. I can't remember who it was he's driving around the car with.
It was an education class for all the honkies
Oh.
watching, right?
It was, yeah. We learned, Charlie Murphy's true stories.
Oh man! And what's so funny, R.I.P. What's so funny is I watched
Charlie.
some special. Yeah, I watched a special on Charlie Murphy, and they were talking about how like it even had Eddie was part of the documentary, and he was talking, he was verifying that all of those stories were real and that they really did. Like he embellished a little bit, like obviously Prince didn't hang from the thing and then let go of both hands and stay floating and then slowly go. Obviously that didn't happen.
Yeah,
But,
but he had a legit crossover.
And the boots and all that, and all the Rick James stuff, that was real.
You knew that was Rick James, because even Rick James is out going, yeah, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, just chuckling. He didn't deny it. He said, I didn't do that.
He didn't deny anything, yeah.
And then the best was when he was talking about how he slapped him. What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap!
Slap!
And like, you have Charlie Murphy telling his side of the story, and then you have Rick James saying basically the same thing, and they weren't even in the same room. He was like, and this motherfucker slapped me across the face. And he's like, Charlie was talking, so I had to smack him. You know, it's like verifying that all this happened. I love that shit. That was great. That was a great show. But man, yeah. Did anybody mention Kanye yet? Because he had some really, really good music
Oh.
before he went crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ye is like he's first ballot
A
Hall
lot
of
of
Famer in
respect
this
for his
category.
art, but
Yeah.
he's definitely one a little meh. I guess
If I may add
all
one
that
more
money makes you crazy, right? Yeah,
interesting fact.
let's do it, and then we can start working our way to closing thoughts and whatnot.
Do you know what the most used sample is in hip hop music? Like a musical bit that is used the most often?
I feel like I do, but I'm not thinking of it. I've
You'll
heard this
recognize it.
before. What is it?
Yeah. It's by the Tom Tom Club, which was two members of the Talking Heads, the bassist and the drummer, who were married. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop, 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 pop. And so, yeah. Yeah, it's so many. That's the most used sample in hip hop music.
That one makes me think of Sunny
Yeah.
when they're all dancing around in the bar. Yeah. Anyways. So, anybody last minute mentions any hippity
I have one
hoppity
more
that
thing.
wants
Let
to
me
pop
see.
out? Huh?
No, actually, I got all the things I wrote down. Holy crap! I didn't expect to get to
T-Pain.
speak so much tonight.
2 Chainz. I feel
Who
like
did,
we're definitely.
Who did Baby Got Back? What was it? Who's that again?
Oh, yeah,
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. Come on, man.
There are so many hip
Oh,
hop one hit
we're
wonders.
dissing. We're dissing so many people that
Well, yeah,
Biz
there's a
Markie.
lot of artists. We're missing.
Yeah.
Oh, Biz Markie.
Yeah.
But he's just a friend.
Yeah, friend of the podcast.
Hey, if Biz wants to come on, we'll happily have him.
Yeah, come on. We'll even let you talk.
We're not a guest show, but if a real musician like
dead.
that wants to come on,
Oh,
well, okay. Well, then, yeah, that'd definitely be impressive if he came on.
well, he'd still talk
But
more
no,
than
any-
you did the first episode.
Yeah, for real. If any any real artists that would want to come on, that would be really cool.
Coming to a casino near you, we could probably go down there.
I don't mean
round
some
them up.
artist nobody's heard of. I mean, it needs to be where you come on and people are like, oh, not like, who?
Like Belle Biv DeVoe.
Who's this
I just
guy?
like saying Belle Biv DeVoe. That's just a great name.
It's Poison.
Yeah.
That girl is poison. I'm trying so hard to just think, like, I mean, Yin Yang Twins,
T.I.
what I said? I said juvenile. Mystical.
How about
Shake it fast, but watch
you guys want to know who started off as a rapper and actually has an amazing rap song called "Check the OR" is Tom Green. Tom Green is a wicked rapper. Organized Rhyme
the
was
guy
his
that,
band.
like,
Yeah,
did the bum is on stuff?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Tom Green. Check out the
Interesting.
video for Organized Rhyme. You see him in there, and he was known as Bones because he was so skinny. And it's all these kids from Ottawa wearing Ottawa Senators hockey jerseys doing rap. But
How could
Tom
I
Green is
ever
a
forget?
wicked rapper. Fun fact.
Got to shout out Busta Rhymes,
Of course.
one of the fast rappers. Busta Rhymes, Twista, another fast rapper.
Have we mentioned Tupac yet?
Yeah. Back when we
Okay.
talked about California Love. Listen,
Okay.
Suge Knight. I know he wasn't a rapper, but holy shit, he was very influential in the rap industry and a very scary man.
What
that
about
a lot
Curtis
of people
Blow?
did not mess with. Curtis Blow. How are we got Warren G and the Regulators. We got so many.
Oh, yeah. So many, man. It's hard to cover them in an hour. It's just not fair, even to them.
Oh, I
you know?
had like a whole playlist here. Yeah,
There's
Black Street, Coolio, Mark Morrison, Nate Dogg,
Oh, and Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac.
Mac 10. If we didn't mention Mac 10, Jaquan Ja Rule. It wasn't a big Ja Rule. Oh my God, how could I forget one of my favorite hip hop Outkast, man. I love Outkast. Especially their earlier stuff.
Black
Yeah.
Eyed Peas.
Big
Yeah.
Pun,
I'll throw Black
Naughty by
Eyed Peas in there.
Nature, Kim, Shauna, Eve,
Montel Jordan.
Snoop, the man, Redman, Cameron, Nas.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Nas.
Why not?
Mace, Rex and Effects, Terror Squad, Craig Mack, Slick Rick, LL Cool J, Jermaine Dupri, Styles P, Joe Budden. Oh man, did
Little
somebody
Bow
say Master
Wow.
P? Oh,
No,
Bow Wow. Did anybody say Master P? What?
no.
No.
Mike Jones, VIC with the wobble. Oh man, we almost slipped out without saying Ti or 3-6 Mafia. Man,
Yeah.
I should have looked at this list sooner. So disappointed in myself. I had a list of artists. Like,
Is Stranger
not to
Days on there?
forget. No, and they almost didn't make it on here tonight either.
Yeah.
All right.
They got more airtime than their roadie.
I'm sure I'm sure they covered some hip hop song at some point. Closing thoughts. Who wants to start us off here?
I'll start. As usual, I'd like to, promote the crisis lines. If you're feeling alone and not being heard, and you don't have anyone to speak to, please call crisis lines. It's the same number all across North America, and they always will pick up the phone. And no bias, no judgment. They'll listen to you. And like I always say, forming your crazy thoughts in your head into a cognitive sentence to tell someone is half the battle. It'll make things a little more easier for you to comprehend. But I'd also like to do something, a little promotion here. Since you're on the FL Dad Music Network already checking this out, please check out Vinyl Videos, a new part of the FL Dad Music Empire. And please join the maestro and myself there while we discuss more in depth some of our favorite songs. If you enjoy this, maybe some of the songs you like will be discussed, and we'd love to have you join us.
That's right. In fact, the one that just got released yesterday is Crazy Train and Joy to the World.
Yeah.
Quite a pair to go together, huh?
But they came together in an interesting way when we discussed them. There was a certain symbiosis to them that was
Two ends
not
of
what
the
I.
spectrum.
Yeah,
Let me
it was
guess,
not what I
Jeremiah.
expected.
Huh?
It was Jeremiah.
That
Yes. It's a song about
bullfrog and his wine.
bullfrogs.
I'm telling you, that bullfrog and his wine.
Ozzy whined and Jeremiah had the wine.
Spoiler alerts.
Ozzy was coming off the rails on the crazy train from all those heavy drugs, and Jeremiah was like, "Ribbit, I got your ass. Drink some wine." Anyways, my closing thoughts are just simple, same old. Everybody out there is a human being. We all eat, breathe, live, shit, piss, the same as everybody else. We all need shelter. We all need food. And not everybody can afford it right now. Times are tough. I'm not saying that we need to go give out to everybody because, a lot of us are the ones whose times are tough. Just remember that when you're dealing with other people. Today I was at Walmart and I had two different people that I reached up on a top shelf and grabbed something for because I'm tall enough. Like, they didn't ask me to. I just saw them reaching for it and I did it. And they thanked me and that was that. It's just those things. Do those kinds of things every day. They're simple. They take very little effort and they show the rest of the world that there is still humanity out there. And I don't just mean that. The short people can do stuff too. Let people out in traffic. Grab something off a bottom shelf for somebody who's struggling to bend over. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Not to have a Randy Newman moment. Take us out, Mr. Deep.
So my joke of the week, I asked Anna for a joke, and my wife said, "My face."
Oh.
But the joke of the week is, what do you call a cow that can read things with their mind?
Don't know.
Moo Tilda.
Wah, 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 wah.
And then before I go,
She's into the cow jokes.
yeah, she'll probably come up with another one.
She graduated from Bovine University.
I don't know if you said this one or not, but my kids always say, "Why did the cow jump on the trampoline so they could jump over the moon?" My 6-year-old loves that one.
And I just want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. Last check, we're at 5 more to be able to go live on the Muishins YouTube channel.
That's right.
So I appreciate each and every one of you. And then a little shout out once again this week. Kaden, never above you, never below you, but always by your side.
Shout out to the Sea
And
Dog.
We're here for you. Woo!
Good night, Sue.
Love you guys.